Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Most people still believe in miracles. I, for one, I still believe in miracles. But the challenge and the question is, do you keep doing the same thing, expecting a different result? And that is the question. But right now, as we speak, ex-presidents, old politicians, political elite, and prominent Nigerians are talking all on the same issue: insecurity. Will Nigeria come out of this in one piece? You're going to find out in a moment, as some of our prominent politicians are going not just spiritual, but they seem to have quite a lot of hope. Some of them are even prophetic, are telling Nigerians to be worried, to be quiet, and hopeful and prayerful that there will be something that will definitely happen in this 2021 that will blow all our minds out. We're going to find out in a moment what it is they're telling us. This one is not coming from a prophet, it's coming from a politician, renowned one at that. Before we go to the news proper, like and subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, a former military head of state, that's Yakubu Gowon, has led conveners of Nigeria prayer missions to seek divine intervention for the progress of Nigeria. Go on, explain why it is important for Nigerians to pray to God for favorable spiritual intervention in the country. Nigeria has been experiencing security challenges in some parts of the country, which has raised concerns among citizens. He said Nigeria could soon witness a turnaround of its economy if the predictions of the former head of state Yakubu Gowon comes through. The former Nigerian leader predicted that the country will witness national restoration before the end of 2021. Wow. I would like to find out. I would like to know how. Let's continue with the news. Well, Gowon projected that the country's economy will improve dramatically, leading to an end to foreign borrowings by the federal government. The Igbos will call this one Akoko. He made the predictions on Monday when he led conveners of Nigeria Praise Mission to seek divine intervention against security threats and socio-economic instability in the country. Well, Gowon, who spoke through a visual telecast at the Lagos event, asked Nigerians to pray for God's plan for the nation to be accomplished quickly. He said, and I quote, "The international prophecies that Nigeria is one of the 5 chosen countries God wants to use to trigger off end-time restoration of the world is being played out here. Another of such proof is the low casualty figure the country has been recording in the surging uh, global disease in relation to other countries of the world." Okay. The former head of state said the preservation of Nigeria and its people was a priority to God. I can't believe it. Meanwhile, Ahmed Lawal, president of the Senate, has advised President Muhammadu Buhari to reduce the external borrowing being incurred to fund the country's annual budget. Well, it was reported that the principal lawmaker advised the president to instead focus on blocking financial leakages and avoiding wastages in all the tiers of government. It was gathered that Lawan said this on Monday, the August 23rd, in Abuja after a closed-door meeting with President Muhammadu Buhari. And of course, former governor of Anambra State, Peter Obi, has advised the federal government to invest the funds being borrowed in profitable ventures to enhance the nation's socio-economic development. It was also recorded that Obi gave the advice while speaking with journalists shortly after his visit to Sh0cking, or your state governor. Obi said debt is not bad when rightly applied and used for investment that would improve the economy, but that borrowing for consumption is bad. You can imagine what's borrowing to pay salaries. It's really is disgusting to the ears. Okay, but let's look at the prophetic declarations. I, for one, I believe in miracles. Hey, I believe there's nothing too difficult for God to do. The question is, what is Nigerians doing? What is the government of the day doing? What are we doing that is different from what we are used to doing that will bring this miracle very speedily? All right, we can't keep doing the same thing, the same way, the same pattern, the same everything and expect a different result. That's like foolishness. You're seeing foolery. You could practically say that you're actually not working with your head complete. But if you're expecting a change and you start moving towards the change, you change your pattern of thinking, you change your pattern of behavior, you change your pattern of work, you work towards, everything about you see positive vibes, then just maybe, we could be. I'm not saying, of course, everybody's praying for a positive change in Nigeria. But the question is, what is the government of the day doing to impart on those positive changes? Nigerians from the north, east, west, south have been complaining over the issue of insecurity. Now we have now our politicians are going spiritual. Nigerian politicians are now going spiritual. It is not beyond them. It's okay. It's all right because the spiritual actually controls the physical. But all we are asking is, while we are praying spiritually, there should be mechanism physically to make this happen. All right. 2021 is ticking. Few days and we're actually entering 2022. And we're saying we're expecting a miracle. Okay, it's possible. I'm not the pessimist, and I'm trying to be realistic. I don't want to be optimistic, but I'm just trying to be realistic. Optimistic, yes, I would love to, but the question is, what have we done to ensure that there will be this turnaround that we will be begging for? Some persons have been saying, what did Nigerians do to curb or reduce the effect of that global disease that ravaged all nations, but Nigerians was lowly hit, despite the fact that we have the lowest mechanism, lowest technology, so much manpower, so much human beings, but in least in health manpower, but yet we're the least hit comparatively to the world. But then what did we do? We really didn't do anything. We only prayed. We observed some protocols here and there, but then we were saved a great deal. We could see the finger of God in it. Yes, I believe so much that in Nigeria, or in God's a global map, Nigeria has something to feature. But the question is, are Nigerians aligning themselves to get featured in that? Our politicians, our leaders, are they pushing Nigerians to that map or that radar where God wants us to be? While we talk is very cheap. We can always say these words, say, okay, Nigeria by November, by this, there'll be a turnaround. I believe in the miraculous. I operate in the miraculous. But Nigerians' faith, do Nigerians still even believe that there will even be a time where there will be a turnaround for good for Nigeria, knowing fully what the level of nepotism, corruption, insecurity that has bedeviled the country, and yet there seems to be no cure in sight? Those are the hard questions that requires answers. And until those answers are given, Nigerians may likely be looking at solutions physically where they can actually hold on to, than making prophetic declarations where there are no mechanism to ensure that those prophecies come to pass. Let's go wrap it up. What to take on this new declaration or prophetic declaration by our amiable leader, former leader? What's the take?